money makes life easier, and when you have money in this country, you enjoy the country more.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and we're back to our interview series. So today, no, it's been a while, 3 weeks I think. So welcome back once again. So today we're going to be interviewing someone that I'm getting to know as well. So he's also in Philippines, but he studied marine. So this is our first time interviewing someone that studied marine. And we want to say thank you to our loyal followers and fans, and we're seeing your comments and we really enjoy the engagement. So without further ado, I'm introducing Koza. Ben. So please, a brief introduction about yourself.
Hello, this is me, and that's all. And you just kidding. Now, my name is Benjamin Koza, but basically it's shortened to Ben Koza.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me, and I studied here, marine transportation, and well, specifically in that line, I've been on tanker ships, so I'm a tanker sailor, if that was what you say.
All right. The money people, continue.
Well, it's all good. Well, I guess she said the money people, that's a popular view, but sometimes it's not like that. Our money is in heaven.
Wait, so you're trying to say marrying is not about the money? It's because, like, basically most people, when they, based on the Filipinos I've actually met as well, they'll say that there's money there, but if you don't hold your money well, it will go. And that one is part of life. But that aside, the money is like, it's there. So you're saying there's no money.
Well, you're right, and to an extent. And it's because of the part of the world we come from.
Okay.
There's a standard pay for every seafarer. Now, because we are from that part, they don't give us what we're supposed to be given, what we're supposed to earn. For instance, now, standard salary for a third officer on board the tanker ships, aboard the tanker ship is in the range of $3,500 a month. But what happens is in Nigeria, the company I worked with, they don't pay us the same thing they pay the Filipinos, the same standard. They don't use it. They just pay us in Naira. So when they change it, bring it back to Naira, everything comes down. So at the end of the day, when you look at what the third officer is earning, he earns, let's say, possibly 1,500.
Wow, that's...
So you see the difference is
almost
much.
half of the money.
Yeah, but if you're lucky to get a company that is paying you standard, it's good money. That's just the truth.
So even with the Philippines certificates and everything, it still doesn't give you an advantage?
It doesn't. It depends. For instance, now where this certificate comes into play is if your ship is a foreign going vessel.
Oh. Okay, so like, how did you know about Philippines? Was it through working with those guys, or?
Well, me coming to know about Philippines, I actually started studying in Nigeria. I think that was 2012, 2012. I and my friends were contemplating of moving to another country to continue our study in the maritime field. So there were suggestions of probably going to the US or going to the UK. Then I can't really remember how I came across the knowledge of Philippines, because the thing is, Filipinos are very good in seafaring. So in essence, for somebody to be good at what he does, so the knowledge he has to be good. So, and in essence, interestingly, that made me know that they had a good educational system in the maritime field. Now, the next thing to judge was the cost of it. So went into checking and found out that it's actually cheaper to study here than to go to the US or the UK to study. So that was how I got my first knowledge about it. I think it was through the internet, or either a friend suggested it to me 2012, yes. Then subsequently 2015 I worked with them on the ship. Some of my friends had already moved to the Philippines. I was thinking of going to India to study, but since they were here, they told me they were just going to help me get my admission letter. So I think basically me coming to Philippines was through my friends that were here prior to me coming.
That means you defeated loneliness like this. No loneliness.
Yeah, no. That culture shock most people had. I don't think I had it because I'd worked with Filipinos for about 8 months. I started understanding their language. I think the first word I learned was Bukasio. That's
Okay, I don't know what.
That means
I really don't know what that means.
because on the ship they ask you to open certain valves. They'll be like Bukasio, valve 1, 2, 3. So I got to understand that. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, but okay, that means you already had a familiarity with the people,
Yes.
the culture.
Exactly.
What about their food? Because I don't feel they are very proud of their food.
Yes.
So those guys there were they like,
Yes, exactly. They're like try, and I personally I have this open-mindedness. I like trying out things. So when it comes to certain things, I don't feel that restriction, and it's easy for me to adapt. So I started eating their food in Nigeria before coming here, and I liked it.
Okay.
Because most of their meals are spontaneous. I don't like eating one thing always. So I was able to just try this.
Yes,
I got comfortable with their meals before coming here.
Wow. Okay. I think you're the first person. But okay. So when you came here now,
Yeah.
since you're already familiar with everything,
Yeah.
did you learn the language like extensively?
Learning the language because for me personally, I think the thing about languages is the interaction with the other person.
Okay.
But coming here, I think it's common for us as Nigerians. We don't really integrate with other persons or other Filipinos. We just stick to ourselves.
Yes.
So
that's true.
yeah, I took the class. I think Tagalog 1 and Tagalog 2. I was pretty good in class with it because whatever I'm being taught, I go back home, go through it and read. So I started learning certain words. But the problem was communicating with someone else. After learning it, I can't speak to my Nigerians and tell them this, that.
Oh.
So after learning those things, I forgot them because I wasn't practicing regularly. So at some point, I was good at it, but not so fluent. But I was able to understand 1 or 2 things, or a bit more. But after some time, I forgot everything.
So wait, that means your class. Okay, like for me now, in my class, I was the only Nigerian and foreigner.
Okay.
That's how. But it was still difficult for me to learn. So in your own class, was the setting similar, or was it like more of the Nigerians?
No, it was similar, but it's just that I had about 6 Nigerians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we were all together in our crew. We just sit down together, attend same class.
Yeah. So what school did you attend?
Perpetual, University of Perpetual Health System, Data, Las Piñas.
Great, Perpetual.
Yeah, Perpetual Light.
No, I'm not. I didn't go there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But don't worry, everyone, almost every Nigerian in Las Piñas is from Perpetual.
Yeah. Most of them.
That's how it is. Okay, so you already integrated with the people, the culture. You didn't have the cultural shock, like you said.
No, I
everything.
didn't have it.
So, like, was life easier that way? Like,
yes, definitely it was. Life was easier because going to a new place. Well, let me not say at such a young age. I wasn't so young then when I came.
Okay.
Yeah, but going to a new place, far from family, far from loved ones, it's expected that you feel this level of uncertainty. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know who these people are. I don't know how they treat me. But for the fact that, as I said, I'd already had that knowledge of who they are, understood their culture, so it was a bit easier for me to relate with them. It was a bit easier for me because sometimes communication is one of the hardest things. But since I got to understand they don't understand English, communicating with them, I had to find a way to communicate whatever thing I needed to tell them.
Yeah.
But if I didn't know this before, it would have been harder thinking that everybody understood English.
Yes, that's true.
But knowing that they had their own Taglish.
Yeah,
So I was able to pass my information and at a calmer rate because I understood that I need to take it slow.
Oh,
so it wasn't a problem at all for me.
Oh, okay. I think I actually experienced that problem because when I first came here, I was young. Sorry. I was actually younger. Was my teen. Okay. So, communication, I was still very shy.
Oh, okay.
And all those things. So naturally, I was slow in talking.
Oh, I see.
So when I meet the Nigerians, they'll be like, speak out now, talk more. I'll be like, I'm talking. They'll be like, no. But with time, I became so fast.
Yeah, oh.
Then it became a problem, in my school.
Again. Yeah.
So when I now changed school, because I came with St. Dominic.
Okay.
So I changed to Fatima in Valenzuela City.
Okay. Yeah, I know that.
So I was now the only person in my class.
Wow.
Then I got back to the default button. So I think I understand that thing. I do understand what you're saying itself. So is there, okay, I don't think you went. Well, what would you say was one of the, like, your downfall, like your down experience, like you'd be like, "Kai, why did it happen to me?"
Let me see. Can I really think of one? I think one of the saddest experience I had was with, I think it was with a Filipino. I wasn't happy about that, but it's hard for me to keep sad moments. I just easily push it out of my head. But I think, if I recall vividly, one of my saddest experiences in this country was when I was traveling by ship. I think I went to Bacolod. So on our way back, the lady at the counter was trying to check my itineraries and all that. And there was this misunderstanding. One other Filipino guy thought I jumped queue. So he got mad that the lady, the receptionist, or the lady in charge there was prioritizing me because I'm a foreigner. And he got mad that he's a Filipino. Why are they not attending to him first? And the truth is, I hardly talk, but I was a bit angry and I was about speaking up. But I got scared for my life. I was like, oh, we are going to the ship. What if I talk back at this guy and comes and shoots me in my room? So I just had to swallow that. That was a bitter pill to swallow, true, at that time. But that was like the saddest experience I've had. And I just had to let that slide. But after a few hours, I didn't think about it again. But I think that was my saddest moment here.
So were you guys able to clear the misunderstanding with the guy? Or was he just like, get out?
Yeah, he was just shouting and ranting. But good thing the lady there was not even concerned about him. She just checked what she needed to check on my own itinerary, checked me in, took my luggage, went into the ship, and that was it.
Wow. Okay. That lady is very strong-willed.
yeah. Some of them are. Some of them are that confident. Yeah,
that's
she's really strong-willed.
Okay, so just now you said you have traveled to Bacolod.
Yeah.
So which other cities or provinces have you traveled
to? I and my friends just came back. I think was it 3 months ago. We went to a beach resort in Batangas. Basically, I think those are the two places I've gone to. I don't go out that much. Yeah, Batangas and Bacolod. Yeah, no, I've gone to Laguna. Laguna is not far. Yeah, it's close here. I think those are the three places.
So you have not gone to the famous Tagatai, or the famous Boracay, or the famous Cebu, or Baguio?
They're talking about I've gone to Cebu. I just remember, though I didn't stay long, we had these 15-day ship training and familiarization. So we went to, oh my god, I've forgotten these other places. Is it something Dioro? Yeah.
Dava. Okay, not Dava.
Dioro. Then went to Cebu. We went to the port in Cebu. Then where else again? Just because I didn't stay long, that's why I don't feel. I wouldn't say I've gone there.
Okay, because it's school.
Yeah,
travel.
School, yeah, just school travel. Went there, spent some hours there. Ship, we unbathed and went back to sea. Then went to what's it called, Batangas, Cebu, Dioro. Then I think that's it pretty much.
So okay, kicking the school excursion aside, the remaining ones, well, like, what's the best city you have been to, and like which one will you want to visit? Like, I know most people will say Palawan, or some will say Boracay. So what's your dream city that if you give me the tickets now?
City that I would want to go to. Well, I think I'm okay with Las Piñas.
What?
Because I've not gone far, but beach-wise, I love beach. I love the beach. and so I think Palawan is going to be okay. But some of these things, I wouldn't want to stay. What makes them fascinating and what makes those places interesting because you don't stay there all the time. So you go there and visit. But because when you stay there for too long, it becomes boring.
Yeah, so I'm just asking based on visits, like 3 days, 1 week.
Okay. I would like to visit Palawan. I like to visit Palawan, after Palawan, Boracay, because I've seen lots of images of those places.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say pictures.
yeah, just pictures. But hopefully I should visit them soon. I should visit those places pretty soon.
Send us a picture so we'll post it.
Most definitely.
We'll be like, he has finally traveled.
Yeah, we do it for the ground.
Yes. Okay, so now personal relationship wise.
Okay, let me let you finish first. Personal relationship.
Okay. So have you, like, in terms of relationship?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot. I get that. Wow. Your response, I get that a whole lot.
I'm sorry.
I get that a whole lot. I've not really had a relationship with a Filipina, and not that I don't want to, because I find them pretty attractive, but not as my black girls. Not as black girls.
Sorry, yeah.
So I guess possibly maybe that's what's contributing. I don't know how to say that, but bottom line, I've not dated any Filipina.
But you have had like close friendship and all those things.
Yes, they're really good. They're good people, because often at times when they relate with you with the purest of intentions.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's easy to live with such people, because basically that's how I see life too. Most times I see life unhindered or unhinged with any hard or sad feelings. Let's just live life. That's why it's easy for me to just flow with them. Yeah.
Okay.
But I still get to understand that sometimes there should be a fine line between friendship, because when you cross that line it becomes complicated.
Yeah.
So I try to do my best not to cross that line, because sometimes you cross that line, whether knowingly or unknowingly, things don't work out with the other party the way it should. You certainly become a bad person, and that image scares me, to be a bad person to someone else. So that's why I think I just decided to stay on my own.
Definitely. I think when you were in school, you were the best student, like teacher's favorite.
Yes, I was.
Okay, I guessed right. So then in school, like, how was your own interrelationship with the students and teachers?
It was good. It was good.
Smooth?
It was really smooth. It was because it's easy for me to catch up with things fast.
Okay.
When they teach me things. And I'm not shy. I'm not the shy type when it comes to answering questions or expressing my views on certain topics and subjects. I'm not shy at all. And because I believe when I speak more in class, I remember things I say. And it helps me during exams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why it's easy for me to. That's why often at times when people don't understand, or people are trying to keep quiet in class, I don't. And teacher always have a conversation, so that's why they know me well, and that's why often at times they know my capabilities. Sometimes if there are certain things that's hard for them to explain, they'll be like, who can explain? I'll be like, yes, I can explain, and I do the explaining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Favorite students. Okay, so are you leaving the country anytime soon?
I think maybe in 2 months I probably would leave.
That quick?
Yeah, because I just want to get my license, then go back to my company, so that I can continue working and earn money. It's hard to earn money in this country. That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay, it's true. That's as well. So you said it's hard to earn money. So have you tried ways and failed?
I've tried. I think I've tried. A friend of mine has also tried, because I think this happened in 2017. A friend of mine came from Nigeria, was trying to get a job, thinking he could mix schooling and work, and just how it's been done in Europe and America. So that often at times, I don't know why it happens to most of us. We think of people at home, we don't want to be so much of a burden to them. That's why I try to find an alternative source of income, so that we could keep up with our billings here, we keep up with our expenses and all. So he tried searching for a job, and often at times you get to hear that you can't get the job because you're a foreigner, and even if you need to get a job, you need to convert your visas from the student visa to working visa, back and forth. So they made it difficult so that it will be hard for you to get. It's still just normal economics in the social world and the way country do things, so that their citizens come first. That's just the truth. So their citizens come first. So that's why it's hard. And for me as a sailor, I've already had a captain of mine on the ship advised me to get a company here from the Philippines. But going through different companies, they will always require you to be a Filipino citizen. So they require you to be a citizen first before they can get you a job with one of these big companies. So that's why it's hard to get, because it's just simple. If you can't get a job, you can't get paid. If you can't get paid, you don't have money. So basically that's just simple, and you're broke.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay. So, and the exam, was it difficult?
No, I'm not taking the exams yet.
Not yet?
No, I'm hoping to take it next week or upper week.
Wait, the exam does it take that much time to process?
Now it really doesn't take much time. Why am I saying it really doesn't take? Because it depends on your school. My experience was, because before they have what they call Marina, that's Maritime Authority in the Philippines. They are the one that will validate your document, and the document required to verify you before you can take that exam is there's what we call the SO number on your certificate, your BSc certificate.
Yes.
Now that SO number is being issued by your school. So now, if your school takes time to issue that SO number, that's the problem. That's what kept me this long. I've been waiting for my school to issue me my SO number, and they hadn't issued it until I think was it last month. They issued it, and after issuing it, that's when I'll be able to upload it on my portal.
Oh. Okay.
And until I upload it on my portal, that is when the Marina will be able to review the authenticity of my documents. And when they do that, they can give me that. They'll give me access to another portal.
Wow.
That will need to study a certain number, I think about 2,000 thereabouts questions. And when I study them, that's when I can go write the exam. So I think I've been studying for a while now. Hopefully next week or so I will go for it.
We all wish you good luck.
Salamat.
Okay, good language. Okay, so in all your stay in the country, like you have really enjoyed it and everything. So, what's one advice will you tell someone coming from either Nigeria, Cameroon, any part of Africa?
Get your money first.
It's all about the money.
Money makes life easier, and when you have money in this country, you enjoy the country more. Because what makes things harder? These people, they found a system that works for them. We had a system that worked for us in Nigeria before coming here. So, for instance, now rentage and rentals, we pay our rent every year in Nigeria. Coming here, you pay your rent every month. Bills, light bills, water bills in Nigeria, it's very little. It's not so high. But here, it's high. So, if you don't have these things covered, you start thinking of how you can get a job. Getting a job becomes hard.
Yeah.
Frustrations start coming in.
Yes.
So you start losing your happiness on little things. But if you come prepared, come with that good amount of money you have, and talking about coming with good amount of money, it has to do with planning again with your sponsor or whoever is bringing you in. Tell them this is simple, and I think the internet has made the world a small place. So you go online, it's often not the same rate. You check the strength of your currency, compare it to your country. With that, you'll be able to know how much your parent will send you every month for your upkeep. Yeah. So this just gives you an idea, even if basically it's not the same rate, exchange rate when you come in, but it gives you an idea, okay, this is how it should be. Yes. So that when you're relating with your parent, after you've gotten here, it wouldn't sound strange.
Yes,
it doesn't sound strange. So you tell your parent, this is the range, this is everything. They'll know how much they give to you every month. You get to know how much is the cost of your school fees. You know what you're coming to do. You know the city you're coming to stay. So when you put all these things in place, it's easy for you to adapt fast. So this is the idea I had. I think basically that's why things were not so tough for me. Because if I could recall vividly, when I came with not so much, but because I had the understanding of how things should be, I was able to fit myself into where I should. Or how did you say, cut your coat according to your size?
Yes.
I was able to do that.
Okay.
So it was easy for me to stay a little while before asking for money. And when I called my parents, they understood I really needed money. So it was easy for them to send. Because I had friends that this was a problem for them. It was a problem for them to call home and ask for money. So when money doesn't come, we all are wind up for survival. That's when they start getting their hands into things they wouldn't want to. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we're grateful for having you. I really enjoyed my time.
I also did.
Okay. So, guys, thank you for staying with us. I hope you enjoyed yourself and learned some few things. So when you want to travel, try to plan ahead. Your budget, your housing, your feeding, transportation, down to the smallest things, or else you'll be stranded. Exactly right. So, all right. So once again, thanks for watching the show, the interview, rather. And please do remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Also share so that everyone will learn one or two from the videos. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.